Paris and Niamey have been at all-time low since the coup. It is no longer news like President Mohamed Bazoum has been overthrown from the throne since July 26, and of course it has been issues having problem with France and Niger has been having a serious aid up, and they have gone extra mile to ban their airspace for anything coming, any aircrafts coming from France not to penetrate their country. And I'm asking, is this the best way to handle a crisis? Is this the best way to handle issues? Because you can't, I mean, we are actually looking for how to cope this crisis in the community to bring peace, but it seems the problem is not coming to an end anytime soon. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, France has not had very good relationship with its former colonies in Africa. All Francophone countries have been bereft of full control of their resources, and it has led to the infiltration of Russia into those Francophone countries, and Russia has been able to spur those countries to kick out France, and France has not responded in a very diplomatic manner. I think the French president has said that they are going to pull out the military and even the ambassador by the end of 2023 this year. So I think France has a lot to do with its diplomatic relations as concerns the former French colonies, the Francophone countries in Africa. One of them is also reviewing the aspect of the CFA, the CFA, having to print an independent country's currency in Paris. It doesn't make sense. They should have full financial autonomy over their financial matters. And also, with the intrusion of Wagner stroke, the Russian military into Central Africa and also in Niger, it will be very, very difficult for France to get back the kind of trust that they had in these places, because Russia is already making things a bit easier for these countries, providing them security and also providing them stability.
Talking about French government will soon withdraw their ambassador from Niger. I mean, these are the people that they have been, they actually protested because they want a French ambassador to leave their country. And you're talking about them withdrawing their people. Do you think this will have any way to affecting their economy, security, or what so have you? I mean, this is what I have been singing about. This is what I've looked onto. This is what we have protested against for, that the French ambassador should leave our country. And you're telling me that their government is coming to take them away. Do you think it will have any way of affecting them? Don't you think they will sing to victory, like what we have wanted has finally come to pass?
I think it will be for the better for all Francophone countries to ditch France. I speak it again, it will be to the benefit of all Francophone countries in Africa to ditch France. France has not done anything for any African country. They have only stagnated the African countries, made them as poor as they can be, made them very wretched, made them very dependent on Paris, even for food, even for drink, even for food stuff. It's a pathetic situation. So I am not surprised with the stance of Niger Republic concerning kicking out France, including the ambassador to Niger from France. So I think what they have to do is to develop a new monetary policy and also strengthen their economy, strengthen their security. Of course, I know that Russia is there. Russia is only there for the natural resources. When they get the natural resources, if it's exhausted, like maybe in the case of Niger, you have uranium, which is also a contributing factor and ingredient for the atomic bomb. So I think France is there, Russia is there because of the natural resources and also providing security. But France has not been beneficial in any way.
But now that France, they know that them being in Niger, not just they because they want to be there. Of course, they're benefiting that day because of what they want to benefit. And Niger is already putting up all of this. Do you think they will still want to go ahead to withdraw their citizens from Niger? Because I believe if they wanted to do this, they would have carried this out since when Niger started protesting that they should leave. You know, them staying now is as the command of Bazoum. So do you think they will still go ahead to withdraw their ambassadors from there when they stand to lose a whole lot if they do that?
Yeah, they stand to lose a lot. I mean, and as a reminder to France to pull out of Niger, the regime, the junta has already banned all French aircraft, not just Air France, all French aircraft, including private flights, including privately owned aircraft, so far as it's registered under the French flag, is banned in Niger Republic airspace. And that's a move to show that the statement made by President Macron of France that by the end of 2023, they are going to pull out completely from Niger Republic is going to be true. So I see it as a countdown. It's a countdown from now to the end of December. They are going to pull out all their resources from Niger. And I am also encouraging other Francophone African countries to also kick out France. France has been a plague. France has been a boil. It's like a tumor that cannot just leave them alone. And this is the chance for them to reorganize themselves and head off for the next future.
Anyway, since Macron has already made up his mind that by in a year or years to come, they are going to pull everything that they have in other countries, especially Niger, to their own countries. Let's see how it goes, if it's going to affect them or if it's going to affect Niger. We do not know yet until that time. This is much we can take on today's International TV. Thank you for joining us, the viewers. And thank you, Mr. Raymond.
Thank you for having me.
Joining me. I am Immaculate Jacob Erikana. If you miss out in any of the stories, you can join us on our social media platforms. Facebook and YouTube at Atlantic TV Network, Instagram and TikTok at Atlantic TV Network 1, Twitter at Atlantic TV Net, or you can watch us live on our website at AtlanticNetwork.tv. Do remember that peace and unity are the pathways to progress. Till we next time.